Fred Rowe from Fly Fishing Guide Service. I've been teaching, guiding, writing, and lecturing on fly fishing since 1982. Well, I hope everybody had a great Christmas and looking forward to a new year. I know I am. And what I'm looking forward to is what the flows are going to do and what the snow's going to do, because that's going to impact next summer's fly fishing. Well, let's talk about fly fishing now. Hey, up Rowan's River, we're still getting trophy trout up there. As we get deep into January and into February, we're going to see biggest numbers of trophy rainbows in the river. For now, it's starting to get a little better. We're seeing a few more consistent fish up there. So I'm fishing the same old for me, because I like fishing bigger flies in the deep runs, deep holes, and cut banks where those big trophy trout are resting and feeding. And what flies am I using? Same old. The Prince nymph, which is a green gold body wire, the stoner nymph, and a variation of the hare's ear. And those are my three favorite flies. Some guys also like using eggs and sandworm worms and squirmy wormies. Okay, let's talk about Hot Creek. We're still driving in there. There's really no snow on the ground to speak of that we have to worry about. And therefore, we're just driving right up and fishing. And what are we fishing with? Midges and mayfly nymphs. There might be enough insect activity to bring the fish to the surface, but for the most part, what we're doing is nymphing in there. And a lot of midge patterns, we're using tiger midges, zebra midges, hot spot pheasant tails, olive quildagons, and Frenchies. Hey, let's head down the hill. Well, I'm checking the flows on the lower Owens almost daily. Why is that? Well, the last time I checked it, it was down to just over 300. And I expect it to drop even more, that we're going to be under that 300 range. What's that mean? It means I can get in the river and start wading. It gets down to 200, it means the fishing will be really good. It gets down to 100 CFS, and you can wade anywhere you want. What do I expect the fish to be feeding on? Well, hydropsyche, which is the net building caddis, mayfly nymphs, we're using the standard stuff, the beadhead flashback pheasant tail, hotspot pheasant tails, olive quildagons, Frenchies, and then midges. Yeah, we know that's the block of food that the fish always feed on, particularly in the wintertime. So tiger midges, zebra midges, that kind of stuff is what I'm using. And over Bishop Creek Canal, water's dropped drastically. Now, not like it is normally in March, we're still catching fish and not spooking fish, but compared to the way it flowed all summer, it's dropped way down. And what am I fishing in there? Well, those fish, I've been checking their stomach contents by using a stomach pump, and they're feeding on black fly larvae, midges, and mayfly nymphs. But everything's really, really small, size 20 to 24. And again, beadhead flashback pheasant tails, olive mayfly nymphs, and then we're doing tiger midges, zebra midges, little brassies in there, and that's what we're fishing. Well, this has been Fred Rowe from Fly Fishing Guide Service. I can be found on Instagram, Facebook, or Tuesdays at Mahogany Meats, and on lpptv.us.